Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another 12 days of challenges with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Today we're actually combining two. We are doing no and trendy. So I am using no cut files, and my trendy thing is the bullseye. I've been seeing those a lot lately, and so I decided to kind of jump on the bandwagon. This is also for a paper issues challenge, and Spiegel Mom Scraps has a scrap lift challenge that this fits as well. So it's working out pretty well for me. So I'm using these Maggie Holmes papers. I don't use a lot of Maggie Holmes. I struggle to use Maggie Holmes, and I have these ones from, I think it's Open Book or something like that, and it was a bullseye, so I didn't need to use a cut file. So I used my X-Acto knife and excuse me, sorry. I used my X-Acto knife and just cut out some of the actual bullseye that's on this paper. And now I'm going to use some more papers from the same collection to back those open spots. Right now I'm just looking for scissors. Yeah, and it turns out my daughter had taken my scissors and couldn't find them, and then I was trying to find some scissors, and there's like no scissors in my house because somebody keeps losing them. I think there must be like a scissors gnome that's coming in and stealing them from all over the place. So I have these little ones, and I'm just kind of distressing the edges of the bullseye before I back the open areas. And I'm doing all of the areas here, all of the areas I cut out. And I know this is kind of cheating, but I did not use a cut file, so I'm sticking to that story with no cut file. It's fussy cutting, it's different. And I have been saving this bullseye paper because I wanted to do something with it. Like, I love this paper, and so I'm actually kind of on the fence about this layout, but I love certain parts of it, so that's good enough for me. And almost done here, and then I'm going to glue the pieces of paper onto the back. And now, through the magic of YouTube, that is done, and I really love how that looks. I was thinking of bringing in a brighter pink color, but changed my mind because I felt like it took away too much from the rest of the layout. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in that brighter pink color, and I'm going to use those two other papers. Do I use both of them? Yeah. And then this one here that has like the text on it. And I am going to create my own darts. And I'm just kind of hand drawing them and then cutting them out one part at a time. And I'm using the darts that are on that pattern paper as kind of a, not a template, like a visual to draw from. And so I'm tracing them and just kind of working things out here. So I have the bodies of the three darts, and now I'm going to work on the tails, and that's where I'm going to bring in this pink color. And so I drew the body, and now I'm drawing like the point and also a tail. However, I didn't leave enough space for me to draw the tail, so I had to kind of fudge it a little bit. So it looks funny, but I'm not using that body part, so that's why it's okay. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the other papers that I'm using, and then glue them together. And again, through the magic of YouTube, they are complete. So I didn't want them to blend in with the background, so I'm just using a black pen and outlining around the outside of each of the darts. And something that I forgot to do, but I meant to do, is I was going to wrap some thread or something around where the body meets the tails. It doesn't end up being a big deal, but I thought that that would have looked cool. I just forgot to do it. So the photo I'm using is of me and my dog. That's Hermione, and I absolutely love her, and I'm totally her person. And if you hear somebody snoring, that is her right next to me, snoring away. Um, but yeah, she always gives these like straight on kisses. Like she makes eye contact with you and then she just comes in for the kiss. And I was trying to take her picture here, and of course she had to kiss me just as I snapped the photo. So I just love this photo, and I am her person and she is my dog. So I figured I could do a love layout uh, about our relationship. So I pulled out all of these pieces. So I have this bin where I have all of like these cut apart pieces and fussy cut things and parts of die cuts that I didn't end up using. And I just put them all in this bin. And then I pull from it every now and then when I remember. And so I've been trying to make it kind of a challenge myself to get some of those bits used up, because I spent all this time. I mean, I hate fussy cutting and I fussy cut all this stuff out, and so I want to get it used up. So I have some of those florals that I believe are from, it's Wildflowers collection. Is it We're Memory Keepers, or no, that doesn't sound right. It'll come to me, I'm sure. But so I have all those florals, and then I pull in these hearts that are from a cut file that I had. And I pulled in these little fussy cut washi tape pieces. They're kind of put together in like an X, and so I'm kind of using them as a bandage. So my plan is to have the bandage kind of where the dart is being thrown on the heart. I thought that was super cute. Like I really love that idea. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. And those little washi tape pieces are cut out of another Maggie Holmes collection paper. Or was it crepe paper? Might have been crepe paper. Nope, I think it was Maggie Holmes. Anyhow, it doesn't really matter. And then I had these little pinwheels made out of some craft paper, and I'm going to pull those in as well. And I literally am just using the stuff that I'm pulling out of that bin. Like I don't think I pull anything else in except for the alpha and then some sequins. So I decided to name this, I don't remember. Oh, Shot Through the Heart and You're to Blame. Kind of, you know, playing on the paper and the darts and everything. And the fact that we love each other so much. So I'm using, I think, a whole bunch of different thickers. I really like these gold ones, but they're puffy, and I'm not a huge fan of puffy. I feel like they don't stick down very well. So I do come back in and glue all of these letters down because they just don't want to adhere down. It's like the new chipboard. It's what it is. So I thought I wanted to have the title going around the circle or the rings of the bullseye, but I changed my mind. And then I pull in these little black thickers to finish off the title. And so if you haven't already, head on over and check out Christy's channel. My video is going to cut off here in a minute. I forgot that that happens. So check out what she created. Like I said, we combined 2 weeks into this one, and then I think we might be taking a little bit of time off before we finish up the series. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, please like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.